stream is now up on YouTube.
Alright, I'm gonna join in.
By the way, we have a song in mind for this game.
Oh wait. Is this the Lovecraft one?
Yep.
Alright.
So,
I fuck Cthulhu good.
No. You know there's a Shoggoth on the roof.
Oh no. That damn Shoggoth again.
It's just rambling and shambling up there.
He ate my... He's eating my... He's eating my pig again.
He's eating the TV antenna again. No, wait, that's not a mouth. That's a different orifice. We're not getting that back.
If we're not getting that back, he's gonna... I don't know what they do with the eat, actually. We have no idea.
We have no clue where that's we have no clue what that's supposed to be, but we don't want to touch it whenever it shows back up.
He manifested again. We're not going near it. Now that I think about it, we're probably never getting that back. He probably is just dissolving it right now. At worst, it'll become another pet. I'll have to feed 2 of them now.
Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! There's a Shoggoth on the roof.
A Shoggoth on the roof.
Shagga. It's a Shagga, bloody. It's a Shagga. Yeah, fuck the Shagga.
Shag him off.
And that's how I met your mother. You horrific abomination.
Yeah.
I need to bury you in the basement. Exactly. In the basement there, child. You horrific love child.
Of something.
Holmes, I think you've taken too much laudanum again. You're
Dr.
seeing
Watson,
the
would you
weird
kindly
shit
close
again.
the door behind you so that we can limit the price
I
of
don't need
your
laudanum
carelessness to
for
merely
that,
hours of
Watson.
work rather than days.
Wolf
My
in
apologies,
pig's
Mr.
clothing.
Holmes. I found myself rather taken aback. I saw tidier houses in war-torn Afghanistan. Are those my surgical needles?
I ran out of tacks and the matter required immediate attention.
Was that my supper?
Plainly not, for I was the one who ate it.
I set it aside for this evening.
And for that I am grateful.
Is that my bed?
Holmes, what have you
Watson,
been
since
doing
you're
to
proving
all of
yourself
our
a
shite?
master of observation, might I ask you to apply your skills to a more pertinent question? Namely, the whereabouts of today's newspapers. They are the key to everything. The newsboy is usually reliable.
Medically speaking, I often find that the key to everything is good sleep. In a bed. Your papers are here, on the table.
Let us see what the postman brought today.
So, yeah, bloody, welcome to,
We're going to a place called Innsmouth. It's a wretched place.
this place is full of just...
Funky for people.
The most inbred human specimens you'll ever find.
Welcome! Welcome, Holmes! Welcome to the world of Innsmouth! Why do you all look like you've been inbred beyond what
What
should
do we
be?
have?
Why does that man look like an ape? He is the
Yeah.
finest specimen!
You'll never find a better specimen of good God. We're sending him to hospice tonight.
I don't know what the
Oh
hell
gosh,
happened
dang
to
it.
you or
1
what
second,
did not.
people.
I know is what the hell, man.
Find a better specimen of good God. Don't worry about him. We're just sending him to hospice. It's in the morning.
One second, people. I gotta deal with a stupid thing, it seems like. Something really dumb's happening.
Oh no, what's really dumb and what's happening? Is it me? Am I really dumb and happening? Am I the dumb thing that is approaching?
Oh, the dumb thing that's approaching, provoking.
It's also giving you free cable. The dumb thing that is approaching.
It's very hot. Be careful, but it tastes
Oh,
great.
the dumb thing that's approaching, provoking.
Well, hello.
That's my tea. That's a lot of tea.
Yeah,
It's gonna fucking
that's the fuck up. Dude.
It's not gonna fucking explode.
Oh,
I hope not.
you want to prove it?
If I slap your tea and it explodes, you have a problem. I think I'm actually giving it a weight though. I'll leave it open over here.
Well, it's totally able to be drank right now.
No, just thinking it's easier when it cools down. So my dumb voice is very appropriate today.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry, buddy. I'm having to deal with the thing.
What happened? What is happening? So my dumb voice is very appropriate today.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry, buddy. I'm having to deal with the thing.
It would appear today's theme is water. But also not water. Apparently eldritch horror.
I thought
The
she was
worst
watching
kind of
this thing
horror.
to make sure it was gone.
What was going on?
Something involving a thing.
Something in the background?
Yeah, stupid
see.
stuff going on. Involving other things. Involving really stupid shit.
So it sounds like we are being captured, so that's good.
Yeah. That's good to know.
That does mean, however, you now have to stream it because on Discord because this is going to kill me.
You know, I gotta deal with something that I didn't know that was happening right now. And I got immediately just told right now at this time.
All right, we are now good knowing that this is working. Also, I have an ad blocker, so you're not getting anything from it.
Bloody, I don't have ads yet. I'm not getting paid yet on YouTube.
I mean, I thought you always got ads. Huh,
No.
good to know. Good to know. Watch the smallest YouTuber ever and get no ads.
Yeah.
There's the strat people who don't have ad blockers. Just watch the smallest YouTuber ever. No ads. Don't tell your friends about him because then he'll get big enough to actually have ads. Unless you're in this channel, tell everyone about us. Everyone. Explain it with very flowery language. All that matters is you spread the word, and we
Spread the word that
that's
the
it.
bird
Spread
is
the
the
word.
word.
Spread the word and spread the bird.
Yeah, spread the bird flu.
I wasn't thinking the bird flew. I was just thinking the bird, and then my brain realized that was a mistake.
I'm close. I know it. I just need one more piece to crack the case. Your order from Barnes'
You're in a
Bookshop has
Lovecraft
arrived, Doctor.
game.
Huh?
Barnes insists on
Oh,
delivering the
sure,
books to our
Lovecraft
door, even
game.
though we could easily
Yeah, this is a Lovecraft game, technically.
walk to his
Local
shop.
gossip.
That's good
But it's
service.
uninteresting.
All I'm gonna say is, owns your Lovecraft game. You're gonna need a lot more than one piece to finish.
Another letter
finish the
from
case.
Werner. I never reply, but they keep coming.
That's right. Werner was the killer all along. So why can't I hear this?
Oh, sorry, I clicked off.
Any men. The missing paper cannot be a coincidence.
That's preposterous.
My dear fellow, life is infinitely stranger than anything which the mind of man can invent.
Sorry
Well,
about all
life
that.
used your newspaper to wipe its posterior, so after that unpleasant discovery this morning, I disposed of it.
Except that involves
But in lieu of a
sponsors.
strand, perhaps I can deliver you something equally tantalizing. I have just returned from a patient of mine, Captain Stemwick, who...
No, that will not do. Grab your coat, Dr. Watson. Let us hope nobody has collected the dustbin.
God damn it, sir! You want your... God damn it, Watson! We have to be violently British today.
One more tea.
Have your tea, sir.
Yes, you should drink some too.
You should always drink tea.
Oh, Ben Label. It's easy. I hate flavor.
I know. I just would rather wait till it's killed. She's even cold in there.
I'll be
It's
right back,
fine.
people.
Inside
I'll be
there,
right back,
yeah.
buddy.
Oh,
I gotta
fine.
do
Oh,
a thing.
You're good.
I gotta get some
Tastes
tea as
great.
well.
No kidding. I thought it was gonna be really hot.
Me too.
And it kind of is warm, so be careful.
Yeah.
Still. This is actually really good tea. Good job.
I know what I'm doing to him to tease. I don't know why. It just was fun, man. Yeah.
Oh, no, I'll put this on my desk. That's really good tea. Good Jared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Over.
All right. Ah. All right. Do I have to talk to Timmy again? Waste time.
Okay, now to explain what was happening, everybody.
I don't have to bug Timmy. Very good. Carry on.
This is, this involves one of the, sponsors I had. Yeah, we thought we canceled the thing, but we didn't. So,
Oh, no.
Mom got charged for a thing.
Oh no. Did she
However,
not-
I was smart enough to reduce what was being charged.
Okay. Did she get charged for factor?
No, she got charged for fucking, HelloFresh.
Ah.
I made sure, I then made sure, did I stop factor? And then I found out, yes, it did. Good.
Time
Anyway.
to be
We're going out into the rain, so...
a long coat. Sir, why are we wearing a fez?
So,
Say
we
top
should,
right.
dress in the most appropriate clothing, buddy.
The fez and Where the fuck this?
And this tiny fucking mustache.
Oh yes, we're Spanish, but also Middle Eastern, man.
This pencil-thin mustache.
Get rid of that goddamn cap. It'd drive me nuts.
What, are you annoyed of the fez? Look, buddy,
Only a
it
little
says
bit.
fezzes are cool.
No, they fucking ain't.
Yes, they are, bloody.
If I see you wearing a fez, I will bop off your fucking head.
Watch me.
I fucking will. You won't be able to stop me. I'll do it when you least expect it, like a smart man.
I will join the Shriners, buddy, to have a fez.
It does sound pretty accurate. I was thinking the cap will actually do better. That one, yeah. On the far right.
Nope.
It's either that or the... Actually, that fits a little better, actually, weirdly enough.
Ah, buddy, we're now aggressively German.
You know what? Let's go out aggressively German today.
No, if we're
That
gonna
would be
go,
mutton
if we're gonna go aggressively German, we need the full beard.
Perfect. Perfect. We're Amish.
Oh, Dr. Watson, I'm here to study thy psyche.
Okay, let's get going before we.
How are you doing, Dr. Watson? I'm here to read your fucking mind.
Ah, the id, yes.
That's exactly what you are. The id.
Or the superego. Yeah.
You know what I find funny?
What?
How Ego Vision, the one thing that is constantly being added to other games.
Well, this is an Eagle Vision.
I know, but it's reminding me of Ego Vision. Basically, it's like, oh, I can see through walls.
This can't see through walls.
I can't see through walls either. Also, doesn't see in colors anyway.
Life's the same. I'm moving
Oh,
in
music,
stereo. Life's the same, except for thy shoes. Life's the same.
It still amuses me to realize that Ego Vision is fucking synesthesia.
Anyway,
Trying to treat this only vaguely seriously.
come on, Watson. The crime is a shoe.
The crime is afoot.
You got the lid.
The crime... Wait. The crime is afoot? God dang it. All those pediatrics are going to go nuts over this, then. Wait, is that what they're called? I don't remember the term for foot doctor.
Let's call him a foot doctor for now until we remember. You can do this on the fly.
Yep, I can do this anytime I want.
I thought this was gonna be I thought you had to be in the. I thought it's like every other game where you're gonna be in the office.
Nope.
They made it so you can do on the fly now. Okay, carry on. Carry on, tell you who. So, what is your name? Good bitch. Good bitch, child.
Child!
So we're looking for the strand.
The dustbin is yours for the digging, Mr. Holmes.
That's dustbin. That's where it's at. Okay.
The
God
cactus
damn it.
spine. If it gets in your skin, it's awfully tricky to remove, and when laced with poison, the perfect assassination tool.
And you fucking killed it. It
You were
was
mistaken,
said.
Dr. Watson. The paper was indeed dirtied, but not how you implied. It's potting soil. See, Watson? The conspiracy is real. Someone tried to poison me.
Poison? You? That's madness.
Get the Strand! Get your copy of the Strand here! Sorry, Mr. Holmes. I just sold my last paper.
Blast. Then why are you still here?
Boss pays by the hour. No sense in returning early.
Any breaking news today?
The dock accident. It's the talk of the town.
Yes, yes. Besides the tripe on the front page, anything about burglaries?
I'm not sure, sir.
I can't feckin' read, sir. They don't pay me to read. They pay me to sell papers.
A bright
Hey,
child? I presume you see everything that goes on around here?
Nothing gets past me, mister.
Then tell me, did you notice anyone suspicious at my door this morning?
Like the man with your newspaper?
Precisely. What do you know?
I know the value of a shilling.
Dr. Watson,
Cool, now I can take the day off.
Fuck off, child. I like this child. He knows that money works. I like how you have a red shirt in your Steam list.
Huh?
Apparently, red shirt is playing a game.
The red shirt?
Yes, a red shirt is playing a
can you
game.
describe the man you saw?
Gosh
was
dang it,
carrying a lot of
you can see
books.
that shit.
Up to his chin they were.
Never heard of a well-read assassin.
Looks can deceive. Hence the appeal of disguises. Which way did he go?
Not sure. I was distracted by customers.
You can see my
Sorry.
you can see my Steam.
Did you see what he was up to?
Nah,
Yeah,
not
you do,
really.
too.
I saw him approaching
It's
your
not good.
house, but I had a customer.
Oh, they
Then
can't
there's a
see it.
loud
You can
bang.
see it.
I ducked down. Not because I was scared, because I wasn't. I had to protect the merchandise. And all I could see was him kneeling at your door.
All right. You earned your shilling. That'll be all.
Thanks,
That's
Mr.
right.
Holmes.
You can
Maybe
see
I
it,
could
they
be your
can't.
eyes and ears. If you have more shillings.
Child, I hate you and I love you. You're going to make me poor. It's weird that there's a cactus spine, though. It is weird. Why a cactus spine?
No, it isn't. It's not weird.
Why are you weird for not realizing that's you?
Huh?
I'm throwing a dumb question with no actual answer. Also, I like how England, no matter what season, no matter what game, will always be a rainy bitch. A rainy, foggy bitch.
Bloody. It's usually depressing.
So is England. Somehow I want to move to this fucking city, but yeah.
Here's where we need to
I
be.
don't think England is. It's not fucking. It's not this. It also is this somehow. You know why?
Why?
Just like most of America, they had no reason
The
to
weather
really
is dreary,
change the
isn't
building.
Hello there.
There, my flowers.
What's your name?
Lily. I know, not very original.
I
You
miss
should
the
have worn something
dog.
warmer.
I was talking to the dog, sorry, madam. Anyway, as I was saying, England has the same problem as America in that case, as far as I understand. Buildings have not been replaced in years beyond rebuilding them to remove asbestos. They make the buildings the same fucking way as they did way back even in this time period. For the most part, I'm sure there is some more like California houses, as I like to call them, in England somewhere. Anyone who knows who's been to California, or even heard of California, or even heard of Los Angeles, knows exactly what I mean when I say that. Did you just decide the bookseller ruined your shit?
Yep.
Righto.
Come now,
You're
Mr.
fucking
Holmes. Murder?
stupid.
Yes,
Huh?
but
Also
he has his
probably
quirks, but he
correct.
also has his scruples.
Not
Let's
every
not- let's
pawn
not work
knows
with
its
his,
part of the game.
Hey, we're going inside now.
That's right, Holmes. I shat on your newspaper.
That's right, That's right, Holmes. I took the massive dump on your shit.
You really should bury that better. You weird dog-looking man.
I could hardly imagine anything more macabre. So, Barnes has a dog now. Who's a good boy?
Do you even have enemies that would want to kill you? Okay, perhaps from Cordona.
So, what do you think he is? Workaholic. He works too freaking much. He's got newspaper ink on his on his fingers. He wants to look taller. He's got a sore left leg, and he looks over fucking worked.
Mr. Barnes, a word. Oh, for goodness sake.
Mr. Bonds? God dang it, he ran off. I like how it looks like the
Sherlock
one of
Holmes.
the older
Now,
Sherlock
will you
Holmes.
Please.
Mr. Holmes. Golly, I did not see you come in.
Would you care to answer some questions for me?
Well, I wish I could, but I am deep in the weeds with work. How about we reschedule in a month or two?
Come now, Mr. Barnes. It will only take a moment.
Really deep in the weeds with important things. Well, help yourself to any book. Just take it and pay later. I trust you, Mr. Holmes.
Barnes doesn't seem like himself. Why is he acting this way?
You're asking the right questions, Doctor. Let's find a way to coax him out.
Everlasting plants. Exotic plants right there. Interesting. Then we have
Basics of cryptoanalysis, cryptography in Egypt. It appears Barnes has an interesting hobby.
oh, that's odd. However, what really interested me was his plant. Look at where it's at. Look at who's across the street. It's a woman.
You.
She is a person who sells plants. It's a dead plant. It's raised pretty
In the
high.
language of Mycroft's secret agents, it's a sign. Dried flowers are replaced when the job is done. I wonder who the recipient is. An improvised stand, but it does make the flowers more visible.
Yep. Also, an interesting part of it. However, the person who's
Finest view London has to offer.
across from this place is always the person who's selling plants. But he also had a thing involving exotic plants. He's not gonna go anywhere.
People don't tend to come out for flowers when it rains. Perhaps I should try selling door to door.
Barnes has always been a little odd, but this is uncharacteristic even for him.
We shall send him to the gallows and kill him.
The ladder is broken, recently, judging by the
As
freshness
you
of the
do.
wood.
Recently broken ladder. Why would... Where would he be up at this time? Anything out of place? Anything? No.
I could hardly imagine anything more macabre.
I don't know much about that painting.
What painting is that?
Barnes has a dog now. Who's a good boy?
By the way, he has a dog. She has a dog. He has plants.
Painting.
She has plants.
He is the assassin.
Congratulations. It does not work.
Look at that painting, actually. I might know it. Maybe. I don't think I will, but I will check it anyway. I don't know this painting.
Oh, it's a lighthouse.
It's okay. There.
It's
Lighthouse.
something
Take note of
involving.
that.
It's something involving chthonic. Shit, it seems like.
Apologies, but I can't hear you. Please come back later.
Bonds. What have you done to the paper?
Bonds, why the fuck did? Why did you shit in my paper? Dead flowers on display.
Okay.
Barnes involved in the scheme, and exotic plants catalog, actually. Oh no.
Ah.
But the dead flowers are correct.
You can do process of elimination and just keep going until.
Yeah.
Oh, it turns out no, I was actually wrong. Really? Nothing?
I think I do have that.
I think we have enough evidence yet or something.
Oh.
We don't have enough on this yet. That or this is not that.
So fun fact.
What?
What is one thing that always hate? What is one creature that always hates Lovecraftian monsters?
What?
Very easy
Cats.
one. Cat?
Cats?
No, actually.
Dogs?
Yep.
Makes sense.
Apparently, I think both dogs and cats do, but apparently dogs are more likely to get killed.
Ah, so they're more likely to get DO'd.
You know why?
Have a look at my flowers. They will not bite unless you touch their thorns.
You know why? Apparently,
Why?
very obvious reason. It's a very obvious reason. What does I think a dog will do that a
Encouraging
cat
people to
rarely ever
stop and smell
does?
the roses.
Bark?
Our
Attack it?
national emblem.
They'll
God
try to
save the
attack it.
Queen.
Apparently.
Makes sense.
Apparently, yes. They'll try to attack it.
The pot is damaged. The blow was severe,
And
but
apparently they
softened
do.
by something.
Apparently, in one case, the dog actually did
Familiar
a
spy.
very good job.
That's what I found in my dustbin.
Dog is dog. Dog knows how to be dog. Dog is best dog.
Apparently, that's how Wilbur Wheatley got killed.
It must take patience and care
Also,
to
how
produce a
the
bloom so beautiful.
protagonist learned that he
I
was
imagine so.
poor
I
human.
nearly sell them.
Yeah, we gotta talk to her. That's the reason I was trying to talk to her, because I
Anything
feel
tickle
like
your fancy,
he-
Mr. Holmes?
likes her. But she
He's
is
going-
also not someone
That we can trust.
Arn deceased
Right,
husband.
staring at it.
Unusual for work attire. And she has clean boots.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. I think ready to move on sounds about right, actually.
Yep, because she is dressed up really nicely and everything else, and she doesn't seem saddened right now.
It doesn't seem like she's sad.
Mrs. Fleming,
Huh?
you look particularly lovely today. Is there a reason?
Does a woman need a reason to look or feel beautiful?
No, but your distant look suggests you seek one man's gaze in particular.
Who told you that?
Nobody. Merely a keen eye and some simple deduction.
Well, I'll kindly ask
He
you to keep your keen eye
is
to yourself,
after-
Mr. Holmes.
The bookseller.
Hide your evidence. That's all you can
Yes.
actually do. Alright. You have a guide you're looking at or something?
Slightly, yes, but I kind of gotten an idea of things already.
What do you make of the flowers in Barnes' shop window?
Well, they could use a bit of water.
Do they mean anything to you?
Mean anything how? I'm not sure I follow, Mr. Holmes.
Why do you think they're there?
Are you suggesting the flowers are for me?
Yep.
It seems likely, does it not?
Oh, I hope you're right.
God dang, open your stuff. That's all.
That is right, though, actually.
She's lavish for a black chick. During those times.
We do not want to talk about the cactus right now, but we want to talk about the cracked pot.
One of these things is not like the other.
Come again?
The cactus. Those fearsome spines can prove a devil to remove, and the sap is often toxic.
And a rose thorn can give you tetanus, but we still grow them. The cactus seems comparatively harmless, though you have me thinking it must be valuable.
I was under the impression that you knew its price already.
Your guess is as good as mine. The first time I saw this cactus was when I came back from my break.
And now, the next part is... Mr. Barnes.
Are you familiar with Mr. Barnes?
Yes. No, not really. Well, in a way.
What on earth does that mean?
I
You
know
don't
who
lie
he
when you
is, of
lie, but
course.
you do lie, don't lie,
But
okay.
we haven't shared much more than a look.
A look?
Yes. Each morning I go for a walk in the park with my dog, and most days I spot Mr. Barnes there with his new puppy. So we see each other. Actually, we once met briefly while our dogs played. He was quiet and seemed unsteady as he approached. But since then, We've never spoken. I often see him staring through the shop window. Sometimes I wonder what he thinks about that would etch such longing onto his face.
Dead flowers on display. Cactus in a cracked... Well, we're not doing that part, the latter. Cactus in a cracked pot. And also... Miss Fleming. Yeah, Miss Fleming, isn't it? There we go. Mr. Bonds is in love with Miss Fleming. A force. He may hope she will come into a shop and give him watering advice, or it could simply be a symbol of desperation. Barnes anonymously gifted her a cactus which he ordered from the catalog on his counter. Questionable choice, but for Barnes, a symbol of his eternal love, since the catalog presents these cacti as immortal. Same cactus he dropped on the strand outside Baker Street. Now, to hear the full story.
I think perhaps I have been chasing shadows.
Do not despair, Mr. Holmes. Even the best of us make mistakes. We better tell Mr. Barnes what we've learned.
Whatever the hell you are.
He just panicked for various
Barnes,
reasons, because he is just
I know
that.
what you did, and I know why you did it.
I'm sorry, Mr. Holmes. I can't hear you very well from behind the door.
He's just worried about us.
You ordered a cactus from the plant catalogue and then left it for Mrs. Fleming as a gift. You place flowers in the window to get her attention and wear high heels to appear taller and more desirable. You are her secret admirer. I couldn't read this morning's edition of The Strand because it was covered in soil and spines. I know you dropped a cactus on it and then fled.
Barnes, it's Dr. Watson. Rest assured we are not interested in disclosing your personal affairs to anyone, including Mrs. Fleming. Please come out.
Dude, we're kind of chill.
So, you know what happened then? I was on my way back from the post office, having picked up the cactus and some books. It was quite an awkward package, heavy too, and when I got to your door, I dropped the cactus and your paper. Forgive me.
I needed that paper to prove a theory and prevent a crime. Your actions were rather disruptive. Your clumsiness carrying the post is matched only by the clumsiness of your romantic gesture.
Oh, it's true. I am useless with this sort of thing. I'm not even sure if Mrs. Fleming noticed.
Fine.
Really is in my area.
As in most things in life, truth is the answer. Cease with the abstruse signals and anonymous gifts, and simply talk to the woman. What is the worst that can happen? She rejects you, and you are freed from this endless purgatory.
That... Yes, you are correct, of course. I do have a slight tendency to overthink things.
I understand you, sir.
So at last, we return to the matter of the paper. I'm investigating a string of burglaries. Did you perhaps read of any before the edition was spoiled?
I don't recall, but you're welcome to read our copy for yourself.
You had an issue of The Strand here all along?
Well, naturally. I am a bookseller. I have a subscription to every magazine and newspaper in London.
So you ought to be familiar with the concept of burying the lead.
Oh no, my apologies, Mr. Holmes. I'll make it up to you however I can. I am an expert on obscure languages and translation and
Yes, okay. Just give me the paper.
Thank you.
All right.
Locals at the Port of London had a rude awakening last night, with loud bangs and thick red smoke disturbing the peace. Merchant ship Moskva had docked at Pier N3 in the early evening en route to Europe, when it was rocked by several concussive explosions. The port authority is yet to comment on the incident, and it is unknown if any crew members were on board at the time. Eyewitnesses report seeing saltpeter leaking into the river, but with the area self-limits to workers and the public, it may be some time before we have a full account of what
Come, Dr.
transpired.
Watson. Let us put this matter behind us.
Farewell, Mr. Barnes. I hope to hear good news about you and Mrs. Fleming.
1 second, everybody.
It's time to become subtly more fancy throughout the game. Actually, no, it goes full pour for no reason. Can we do that?
Which one looks the most broke?
The one with the scarf, I think.
That's not a scarf, that's the
I mean, it looks pretty broke to me.
like everything
all your
Ukrainian,
outfits
bold,
look-
durable, and unbeatable. Buddy, that's Ukrainian wear.
You know what? It's the most actually that point it would probably be the one underneath it then.
Marine uniform. Hello, sailor.
Like I said, the most broke.
Guaranteed to get dirty instantly. Ugly beige suit. The worst suit in the game. Just fucking awful.
You know what? We found the most broke outfit. There we go.
I fucking love. Don't forget to bring a jacket. Sherlock's jacket. No elbow patches yet. Cool and warm.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's just keep the outfit. we
A
have on
storm
right now.
is coming.
I am the storm that is approaching.
No.
Oh yes.
Fake bruises. You should have seen the other guy. We could also dress Watson as well. Speaking of that, he needs his hat.
Because we forgot about it until just now.
Watson, you
Well,
need your
that was
hat.
an utter waste of time.
An assassination did seem rather unlikely.
There was supposed to be another burglary. I was certain of it. Something you wish to say, Doctor?
No. Well, only that you have a remarkable faculty for deduction and pattern recognition. And that perhaps, if ill applied...
I see things that are not there.
Yes. It is London. There will always be burglaries. Doesn't have to mean anything.
So it seems. Forgive me. Without something to occupy my mind, I turn into an entirely different animal.
Which brings us back
This
to
is
my
true,
news
by the
from
way.
earlier. I think I have a case for you, a real one.
Truly?
Indeed. Though perhaps not as thrilling as your stories from Cordona. A patient of mine, Captain Stenwick, told me that his servant disappeared. I said I knew just the man to help. What do you say?
Oh, Watson.
Yes, I know it's not the most tantalizing mystery, nor the story to launch my writing career. But,
It's brilliant. Let's go.
oh, good. Well, his house is nearby. Come.
Alright. We take a short break for no reason at all besides... Hello, nurse. Not really. We walk. Okay, I'm curious now. Can we actually walk there?
Huh?
Yes.
Yes. Stenwick Mansion
it
is
looks
located on the same street as Barnes's bookshop.
Yeah, I'm used to games like this having a lot of fast travel to the next area.
You can fast travel.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
Have to.
No, I don't know anything about that.
Not much further now.
Also,
I actually-
Watson is telling you where it's at anyway. It's over here.
Gotta go through his mail. Never mind.
Damn, I want to go through his fucking mail.
Yeah, same. Funny to go through some of the mail.
You know, the best things in
Is
life
this
are the
lousy
simple
attitude
things
of
in
yours
life,
because
buddy.
of my altercation with Inspector Lockhart? Did he
Like,
put you up to this?
Breaking
Sir,
the
the
law and
inspector has
looking through
nothing to do
people's
with it.
mail and
I'm
finding
telling you
out
the
that
same
he
thing I tell
ordered
anyone
about like
seeking a
50
missing person.
dildos.
Good day, gentlemen. Forgive the intrusion. Captain Stenwick, this is my colleague Sherlock Holmes, the consulting detective I told you about.
At last, a professional. This useless officer refuses to do anything about Kimmy here, my missing servant. What was your name again? I shall be certain to inform your superiors.
Sergeant Ruffles. And it's my superiors who made this decision, sir.
Other people missing?
Have there been other disappearances lately?
Of course, here and there. But when life is tough and opportunity comes knocking, you can't blame those who answer.
Why has the police department decided not to help?
We investigate murders, thefts, fraud, arson, real crimes. A servant walking away from his master is not our highest priority. That said, if we find Kimahia breaking the law, we'll be sure to notify Captain Stenwick. Now, I must be off. Best of luck in your search.
You heard that, didn't you? The way that man spoke to me. I shall need your written testimony, then we can lodge a complaint.
Captain, perhaps Mr.
It's
Holmes'
the
time
most
is better
British
spent
thing
learning
ever.
about your servant, so that he may begin his investigation.
Ah, yes. Quite right. Fire away.
Ah, yes. I need your written statement about all this so we can complain to the police department. By the way, we gotta be the most passive-aggressive in our writing.
If you get too aggressive, they'll think I'm a quack. They already
If I
think
get
that.
too aggressive, well, I'm not a confrontational man.
He is very confrontational. Carry on.
Remember, bloody, this is Britain.
This is indeed very British.
They're very passive-aggressive.
This is very true and very.
Tell me about
it's
Kimmy.
very-
He's foreign. A Maori. All the way from New Zealand. Biggest man you've ever seen. And as strong as two. Dark hair and fearsome tattoos. He doesn't speak a whit of English. Never bothered to learn. But I made do with pointing. I invested
This
a lot
is
of
very
money in
much
him, so he must be
H.P.
found.
Lovecraft writing, by the way.
Racism in
Yes.
the British land.
Yep,
It ain't so.
racism in the British land, and also it's H.P. Lovecraft stories, so...
Even worse racism.
Ah, good, we're gonna see the worst shite ever. And Sherlock Holmes is going to be like, the fuck am I watching?
What am I investigating?
God dang. I want to
At
go
least
to
it-
America. It's a lot more civilized there.
I mean, at least they're describing the Maori correctly.
When
Yeah.
did you last see your servant?
Kimmy here normally brings me the morning papers, but yesterday I had to get them myself. He must have escaped the night before yesterday.
Ah, yes, escaped. Why did he escape? Ah, that's because you're a fucking bastard. And you kept him as a slave.
It's just indentured servitude. It's the same thing.
Are you paying him? No!
Of course not. Who pays their servant? Everyone else.
A reasonable human being.
Are you paying him for his work? I give him bed and board. Sir, you are giving him more than most people would give me.
That is board.
Sir, you're giving him
My
more,
God,
more
I'm
than
doing that.
actual.
He's giving
than
him
you
more
would
board
actually do
than
in
bed,
the job.
bloody.
You gave him a bed.
No, he's giving him more board than bed, bloody.
Yeah, I agree with that. He's giving more board. He just gave him a board. It's like, this is good enough. I
May I
sleep
see
on
your
the ground
servant's bedroom?
usually.
His shack is in the garden. You can't miss it.
Did you search the room?
Of course, but only to check he wasn't lying dead inside. Everything seemed normal at a glance.
Okay, why would he run away?
That's...
I take it this is the first time Kimahia has vanished?
Undoubtedly. The man seemed terrified of the city. I think it was all the noise. He never left this estate. Should he cause any damage, I will bear the responsibility, for it was I who rescued him from savagery and brought him here to England in the first place.
Why would he run
Is
away?
there any reason Kimahir may have left?
I should think not. He had all he could have wanted. Gainful employment, new clothes, and all the cabbage he could eat.
Did you see anything?
Bloody. All the cabbage he could eat.
Oh, you paid him cabbage.
No, it's another word for money, dork.
No.
Yeah.
He's not gonna give me his own money.
Did Kimahir make off with anything of value?
No.
Heavens, no. I would have mentioned it to Sergeant Ruffles.
Still, he must have
Sergeant
kept some
Ruffles.
money on his person.
No. I kept his wages in my safe. For security.
All right, Captain. I think I have enough to get started. We shall first take a
Okay,
look
so
around
he's
the map.
actually getting
Go
paid
ahead.
money.
I'll be here, mentally drafting my complaint.
Okay, Blake, that's the thing. He was actually getting paid money.
Probably not actually getting. Actually, did he ever take them out of the safe when he needed them?
Yeah, it's pretty much how he was describing it in that case.
Like sometime he'd take them out of the safe and pay him.
He kept it in the safe to keep it safe for him because, well, he is living in a shack in the back. But he probably did take it out whenever he requested it.
Yeah, I need money. Okay, here's your money.
Here's your wages. But he probably didn't go out and just enjoy the free cabbage.
Chewing tobacco.
Well, the semi-free cabbage, bloody.
I mean, he earned. I mean, to be fair, if I was given my favorite food as payment, or as part of my stay, would you go? When you go there, once you leave too?
A shoe print.
What?
Roughly size 11, with a worn-out sole. These are a workman's boots. Someone knelt here. The amount of chewing tobacco suggests they were waiting a while.
What'd you say, bloody?
Amusing, Mr. Holmes.
You
To
get
read
your
the
favorite
ground like
food
a
as
ribbon.
part of your stay at the return the state. Wouldn't you also want to stay and not really want to go outside?
Yeah, if that's the favorite, if I enjoy that food, I'm getting paid in actual money at the same time.
Pretty good deal.
And my house is actually better than what I was living in at the time, and I'm not needing to hunt it down and farm it. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty good.
Having a good life, man. You're out here.
Yeah, I think in Kamaha is actually having a pretty good life. If only he'd speak English. Learn to speak
Rag
English.
reeks of smoke.
Still,
Someone plugged the chimney.
we have no clue about him. We have no clue about other parts about him. So
He might actually speak English for all
he
we know.
he might speak a bit of English. It's more like the guy just didn't understand a damn thing he said due to the fact of
A scrap of Hessian.
what's it called again?
He didn't want to say anything.
Didn't want to
Up
speak.
anything.
So some people just don't talk.
Especially when you're a
These were
big,
sturdy
tall
boxes.
man like that.
It would have required a
He
serious
probably
blow to break them.
that or he had a very deep accent.
Okay, question I have to ask you now.
What?
Isn't that the kind of shoe you'd be wearing?
What?
Size 11?
I actually wear size 11.
Yeah, I wear a size 9.5. I wear like a 9.5 or something like that.
Yeah, I need to wear something. I need to wear. I need to
made
wear
of Hessian.
size 11.
This thing really
11
seems-
wide. But yeah, we have no clue if
A Maori nose
about
boot.
him, so-
Gurus, they're called.
Sir, you read too many books. Fucking nerd.
Is
Oh,
this a
fuck,
tanny
right.
farm, a Maori water spirit, or something else?
Either way, it's giving me chills.
Oh great, someone was.
Hey, dumb
Mutton
question.
chops, the remains of a meal.
Oh, he also had mutton.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Okay.
This guy actually treats his servant pretty well, funny enough. For being kind of racist.
In the context of all this,
pretty well.
It's not too terrible. Still, it's
Heavy chemical
not
odor.
great.
Lend me your nose, Doctor.
Ah, I'll never forget that smell after my time in Afghanistan. That's an opioid, Mr. Holmes, a narcotic.
Oh, someone put opioids in his freaking fire. So they
The
tried
ashes are
to
long since cold.
drug him.
Why are they
Out.
trying to steal this man?
That's a good question at this point.
Hey, wrong.
That's probably the only reason they tried
Make
to
me more money.
You know, weirdly enough, that's probably the only reason he'd be kidnapped. Is he's big, strong man.
Parallel wheel tracks and
Who left
wheels.
these tracks? They seem fresh.
Mm.
This lock is quite unusual. It appears that the key should be bent to the right.
Wait. Oh, Ben. Okay, I see what he means now.
Yeah, it's a
What was
weird.
the-
The
I
key
need
is
more information.
weird. All this other stuff is around here.
I need a little bit more information. What's Hestian again?
Huh?
Hestian a good material or a shit material?
That's a good question. I have no clue.
Let's see what his notes are.
Hessian is a stack of clothes made of there's a stack of Hessian clothes. Well, it's made of Hessian in a shack. So it would be. Yeah, it's right here.
Clothes made of
that's
Hessian.
good. Note that.
Is Stenwick really so miserly?
Oh, that's cheap.
Well, yeah.
I mean, compared to how he was dressed before, wearing almost nothing, in this kind of weather, that's pretty good.
It's more of a case of it could be worse.
Compared to how he was before, wearing almost nothing, in this weather, that's actually not too bad. Where I'm standing. Also, I'm not going to be surprised if he actually speaks a lot more English than his master.
Well, if he's still alive.
Yeah, if he's still alive. He probably might be dead. You know, weirdly, for a Sherlock Holmes
Stenwick
game,
makes his servant live in a tool shed.
probably more
Think
likely
you
he's
know
alive.
someone.
However, him living in a tool shed is terrible, as what Watson said.
Yeah, it's not good, but it is.
It's terrible. It's really terrible.
It really is, but yeah, it's not the worst that could happen.
Like, Watson expected him to be a better person, because, well... Oh wait, this is after an Afghanistan war, and what year is it right now? It is the year, not there. It is the year 1882. A number of things have happened.
I mean, a lot of things have happened.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, isn't Watson supposed to be a stand-in
I will
for
not be long, Captain.
For who?
No, I forget. Sherlock is actually the unintentional stand-in for what's his face? I forget his name. The author.
Probably.
I believe that was actually confirmed pretty much. That's him. He's hiding.
There's someone who could be hiding here.
That looks like him.
That's not him.
No, it's him.
Oh, this is him right here.
Okay, now you'll get clothes. Yeah, he's literally dressed the worst. He's not right. He's very much. That's a very bad clothing.
It's a very bad, That's not him,
Man is
though. This is
literally
not
dressed.
him. This isn't him, though. Well, this is him, but but the person behind here is not him. Should be him.
Maybe he was hiding. Whoever attacked him. Actually, I checked that he was hiding from whoever attacked him.
No, that's not him. That wouldn't be
How do
him.
you know?
Someone. He was attacked around here somewhere. The person that was stalking him was hiding around here.
I will, like Watson, I will follow your skills and deduction, sir.
Because the fact of, look at the location and everything else. Now, there was someone who did take him through this door.
And they found a way to lock it. Let's go ask the homeowner about the lock.
We should not yet. Don't forget to pin clues. Without them, someone won't be visible.
Asking him about the lock is actually probably a good idea.
Not yet. In the garden, there's a fresh parallel track in the garden. Ah, here we go. That isn't it. But at least we now have that as information at this point. Pile logs fallen.
Someone moved a cart to this spot and then took it elsewhere. Can't see it anywhere in the garden.
Okay, my guess.
The garden
is
cart was
here.
kept usually or under the rain over here, so there was a cart over here.
Okay. Oh, there's a thing here. There's a thingy. There's a thingy.
What thingy? That's
Green
inside.
stick. Outside.
You mean right here?
No. As in right by the tracks. There's a green thing.
What, you mean this thing or over here? Because that's over there with the hiding thing.
No, I remember seeing one right by the tracks to the right there.
Oh, right here. Yeah, it's yeah, no, we've already tried to do that one. That's not supposed to be him, though.
Oh, yeah, that's not correct.
Yeah, we can't do this yet. We can't use this mechanic yet. Is the thing.
All it's showing us is just him doing work.
Chewing tobacco, no. Closing chimney. Stenwick's garden, no.
Why does he just buy him like? Why does he just buy them like simple clothes, British person clothes?
Oh, that would that'd be nice, but someone was an asshole in this case.
I mean, he's being an asshole by British standards.
Yeah.
I hate to argue for racism, for bad racial treatment, but
Yeah.
by standards of the time, this wasn't the worst thing that you could do. That you could give somebody. It could be a whole lot worse.
Ah, here we go. Here we go.
Finally found something.
No, he should be getting something soon around here.
Do you think Kimmy here had an accomplice in his escape?
No.
I mean, yeah.
No.
I don't think he has an accomplice. I think
This
he
lock
may
is
have,
quite unusual. It appears that the key should be bent to the right.
Kimihia, that's his name.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
Kimihia.
I think he actually escaped. I think he was captured.
He was he was knocked out and everything else.
Yeah, I can tell. Based on my deduction, it appeared like somebody slipped opium into his fire pit.
Yep,
While he was
someone
asleep,
slipped
and
some
then
stuff in there, yeah.
closed the door, closed the door on their way out, and then grabbed a rag and blocked his chimney.
Yep, to get him. Well, they put opium in there.
Yeah, they put opium in the fire pit.
Yep.
Knock him out.
The
Knock them
door
out,
to
and
the
they
garden
they
has an
they
interesting lock.
barely loosened the
Yes,
rag.
I have
to air it
uncommon
out a
locks
bit,
on
and they went
every
in
door
metal.
of my mansion. It makes them harder to pick. Kimmy here and I both had a set of keys.
I'll need to borrow them.
No, you'll need to do what I tell you to do. Examine the garden.
Well, I knew there was something.
I don't
like
think you're gonna go ahead and do whatever the fuck you want, bitch.
I thought you were meant to be intelligent.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that's what
Oh,
happens if
right.
if you suggest a wrong thing, Bloody. By the way.
that. Okay, will they stop talking to you if you go through all of these?
Yes.
I will not be long.
You can't just brute force everything, Bloody.
Sad, because I would love to just brute force. I mean, that's also just exactly like Holmes, though.
It's not a good thing to brute force this game, by the way. It's not fun to brute force it.
It is exactly like Sherlock Holmes, though. Just ask every question.
Well, he asks the right questions, not the stupid questions. Oh God!
What the fuck is happening? Is that the map? Do you need the map key or something there?
No, it glitched the fuck out right there. Oh yeah, here we didn't really
Impressive.
check around
The
here.
sack of grain retained the shape of an impact. Someone hit their head here.
He has his head. Really.
Yeah, if we didn't fully look around here.
A small navy spyglass.
Nice. Oh, that's it. Apparently. Oh, I can sort of reconstruct now. What happened?
No, you can't reconstruct it yet.
Yeah.
No, I'm paying attention. I can sort of do what happened here.
You see how there are 3 things up there, right? For each 3 dots, right?
Yeah, I'm getting it.
We
I'm
have
paying
to
attention.
get the final thing right now.
Okay, I'm trying to go through what my headspace says might have happened here. So Kimihia is over here. He's over by the darkness. He's over by there.
Okay, now we can talk to him. Now we have all the evidence. So we can get the final bits right now.
Doing his job as a groundskeeper.
Is this spyglass familiar?
I don't recognize it.
Could it be Kimahia's, perhaps?
I doubt it. I never saw him with it, nor could I suggest how he might have come by it.
Because that's important. The next part is footprints.
Do you happen to know Kimahia's shoe size?
I wouldn't have the foggiest, but I'm sure it was enormous. Not that it matters. He spent his life barefoot. Despite my best efforts,
That's
he
also
simply
important,
did not
buddy.
take to shoes.
That's why he never wore shoes.
I came across a pile of Hessian clothes in the shack. Are they Kimahia's?
Yes, I had to give him something to clothe himself. He seemed unfazed by his bare skin, but I found it distracting.
Has
Bro.
Kimahir ever
Okay.
indulged in tobacco?
No, the man doesn't even drink.
Are you certain? I found chewing tobacco in the garden.
I controlled Kimihir's expenses since he struggled with the currency. I would have known if he used tobacco.
Not hard to get it.
Also, who the hell says you're smoking it?
And he still practice. He still seemed to practice his culture over here.
Brian, tobacco is also an herb used as a odorous herb to assist them feeling better.
Oh, you can swap things around a bit.
There we go.
That does seem to be him though, right there.
What
Yeah, he got
uses
knocked
the-
out right there.
Everyone,
That wouldn't be him.
No, I think yeah, that was definitely him there.
Yeah, he got knocked down.
It's used for more than you think.
Okay, that was that. Yeah, you're right there.
Poultices for boils, skin infections, sores, as well as bruises and sprains.
Let's change out the one with him back, the one with him in the back.
Oh, I
thought
know,
it
I'm
was still
doing that
practicing
already.
his, I thought the idea there was that she was still praying. Like he was doing his prayer stuff that he does. He's practicing his own culture.
Here we go.
He was practicing, and then he got smoked. He got someone hit him or
One
something.
second, buddy. This is right. Now this is scene 4. And this is scene 2. Yeah, this is alright.
Okay. I thought he was practicing in his culture. He was doing a prayer, and then he got attacked. The idea that the thing is going on there, but you're right. Makes more sense. So, oh, what's that?
Now these are important, bloody.
E-print missing. Someone stole the key.
Yep.
Not him.
Yep.
He'd actually be used as a right.
Ooh, backup?
Yeah,
That on
4 is wrong.
fucking crazy. Like what? Really? Okay.
There we go.
Surveilling from afar, the intruder waited for a window of opportunity. When Kimahir went to sleep, the man crept up to the shack and slipped narcotics down the chimney pipe, then blocked it with a cloth. Kimahir inhaled the sedative and fell into a deep sleep. The intruder tried to move him, but the man was heavier than expected. The intruder fell on the sack and dropped his spyglass. In
I just
order
don't
to
like
transport
brute
the
forcing
servant,
games
he had to use
like
the
this.
cart. The final challenge was opening the garden door. Luckily for our intruder, Kimahir had the key in his shack.
Makes total sense.
I'm trying to tell the guy, but I was who would want his
Yep,
servant.
we can tell them. Because we're gonna need the keys back there.
This sort of thing would take nearly take an entire chapter.
You'd best have found
Fine.
something by now, gentlemen.
First things
I think
first.
all
You
of
said
these-
that you checked the shack earlier. Did you notice the cart tracks near it? Now, one ought to expect a servant to make regular use of such a thing. Indeed, I would have overlooked the detail were it not for the cart's absence. If, as you say, Kimahir never leaves your estate, then where did it go?
I expect answers from you, Mr. Holmes, not questions.
I fear that someone may have spied upon Kimahir. Likely the owner of the spyglass I found earlier. It appears they were watching for some time, as there was an impressive amount of chewing tobacco on the ground.
And your point?
I found the residue of narcotics in Kimahir's brazier. There are several explanations, perhaps your servant's recreational interest, or an attempt at poisoning.
Cut to the chase, Mr. Holmes.
Now we have it.
I won't keep you in suspense any longer, Captain. Kimahir was abducted by the owner of the spyglass. When your servant fell asleep, he slipped a narcotic into Kimahir's brazier to make him sleep even more soundly. In order to carry a man as large as Kimahir, the intruder stole the cart and rolled him right out of your garden.
Now, hold on. All this simply to tell me what I already know. Why haven't you found him yet?
I only arrived a moment ago. It is, frankly, incredible that I have already deduced so much.
Every second you dawdle here, waiting for me to stroke your ego, is another second wasted. I'm not interested in the how, the why, or the who. I am only interested in recovering my investment. Spare me the claptrap, boy, and go and fetch my servant.
Ah, yes.
Do you want to get angry? No.
I'm looking for a thing at this point now. What did you call me?
Truly, there is no better evidence of a man's nature than the way he treats those who help him. And you, sir, are a brute. The cruelty of your ignorance about the Maori people, your selfish attitude to a man's kidnapping.
The point is, Captain, we're telling you this for a reason. The intruder fled through the garden door, and we need a key to follow his trail.
Well, then you should have led with that. Here you go. I hope you'll return soon with good news. And in the meantime, please teach your companion the art of brevity.
Back off.
Or raise this weirdo.
Nah, I just go and say feck off.
You know your place in this world, I'm a rich bastard. I can do whatever I want.
People still act like that today.
Yeah, it's still how rich assholes act.
That's not the right way.
Oh, it is. As you can see, Bloody, the track's right here.
Oh, yeah, track's right there. Yeah, right there.
I just need to find the abductor's trail. There we go.
I don't need to reconstruct here. We know where it's going. Where they're going. This
I
way.
just want the
But why abduct him? And is he dead?
Now, here's another thing, Bloody. Here is where the cart stopped.
Sturdy rope, professionally tied in a Portuguese bowline. This knot is often used by sailors to create a bosun's chair. A strange substance. I have my suspicions based on the color and consistency, but would you care to hazard a guess, Doctor?
I was hoping actually for him.
Roy Soulsby. That be the name of our man.
Well, it's odorless, but from the way it absorbs water, I'd say saltpeter.
Then we're in agreement. Well done.
Guess who it is? Guess where this all leads to? The port.
The port. Yep.
Wheels picked up grass along the way. Kimahir's cart, I guess.
With the saltpeter in it.
Oh, I'm guessing. My guess is that he had a.
Then we have this here.
A large pile of horse droppings.
A horse.
Yep, you got him on a
Any
carriage.
cigarette butts. Someone stood here for hours. There was a cab waiting here. Our abductor slipped in and then off into the night.
And my foot was in the shit.
I guess we're gonna keep on going this way.
Calling card that Sailor's Night. No.
Someone waited here for him. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Captain Stenwick gave me the key to the exterior door. There's a wallet and all this other stuff. Yeah, let's follow along. There's some trash that got knocked over, but here's where it gets a little difficult because of all this.
I mean, he had, they were off in a hurry. You could tell. You could see that from the broken shit around
I'm looking for the thing right here.
Looking for game reasons of why the hell this all happened.
Looking for clues of the thing, and the game's not giving me any. It seems like.
I think it's more context.
Oh wait, I'm being stupid.
Time
One of
to
the
do
notable
all of it.
features of the of this person, well, it was saltpeter. That. Oh wait, no. Sailor's not.
I mean, he has abduction, yeah.
Use that right now. But that's not it. I already know it's not it.
Abductor's trail, maybe?
Yeah, sure, why not? But I do know it's Sailor's not. However,
Sailor's not is definitely part of it.
Yeah, it is definitely it. Spyglass is another part of it.
Right. Spyglass. Trail in his footprints in the garden.
There we go. Was kidnapped by a sailor. Kinda knew it was a sailor already. Strand for one. Well, with saltpeter. Abductor's a sailor. We now know that Kimihia's kidnapper is most likely a sailor, that his wallet bears saltpeter residue, and that there was a recent saltpeter accident in the port of London. Everything suggests that to find Kimihia, we must head to the port of London.
The strand proved not so useless after all. The saltpeter accident, Doctor, do you recall?
The Port of London, of course. The footwear, the spyglass.
Indeed. We shall need to take a cab there.
Where to, Gavin?
The Port of London, please. I will show you where to stop.
See, my hope is to be on a loading screen.
Nope, we just go to it. Because this game's actually pretty well made.
Oh, I know, but I was expecting like him and Watson to bullshit while they hide the loading screen.
Mr. Holmes, what a compelling mystery we have stumbled upon. Perhaps I have the premise of my next novel.
One kidnapping does not a story make.
Stop! A black cat crossed before us. It's a bad omen.
I do not take you for the superstitious type, Doctor. Such things are mere fantasies, tricks of a feeble mind. One imagines a physician would keep a surer footing in reality.
Perhaps, before the war, my time abroad was difficult. Once, I came across an Afghan, bleeding, who I could not save. He pressed a rosary into my hand. A gift, he said, so as to gain God's favor after that.
Dr. Watson,
Yes, well, I shan't get into details, but sometime later I found myself lost in the desert. Dehydration set in, and things grew ever more dire. The man's words came to me. I said a prayer, placed the rosary on a rock. A gift to gain God's favor.
And you were rescued.
Yes. A detachment of British soldiers found me.
To whom I'm grateful. Without their diligence, you would not be standing here and I would not have this case.
I'm sure you have another explanation.
Did you notice that my
Perhaps,
costume got
perhaps.
forcefully
But I
changed?
shall cling to the occasional superstition all the same.
To each his own, Dr. Watson. So long as it does not interfere with my methods, do it. We must press on, cat or no cat. The question remains, why abduct Kimahir?
That was actually surprisingly well done. I'm pretty used to their flat diet, their flat dialogue, and then suddenly he trauma dumps on you.
Yeah.
It's like, surprisingly, his vocal acting was a little more better than his vocal. His visual acting, visual animations they were doing there were actually pretty good for what they're trying to do.
Yeah, they did fairly well for this game. This game was
A reputable establishment.
originally at
I've
one
seen
point
worse.
a regular point-and-click game. They remade it. They made it a lot better. They added a bit more. They added different voice actors and better writing. Well, a little. They added a little bit more to the writing. And a few other little things to it.
Greetings, miss. I'm hoping you can help us.
We shall soon see.
She looks fucking tired.
Yeah.
Also, near the chin.
Chapped lips.
She's a fucking fish.
Vomit stains.
Damn.
She
Probably
looks
drinks a bit. A little too tight.
unaware.
Tries to hide her pregnancy or is unaware of her pregnancy.
I think she's trying to hide it. Because being unaware of it sounds very unlikely.
It's very unlikely. She probably noticed already because of the morning sickness and all that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think she thinks she's fucking sick. And again, we've heard of dumber people in the modern day. It's also why she's kind of... Actually, no, she could...
By wearing trousers that are too tight for her. That's the reason why she wears trousers.
Anyways, we're asking her.
Nope, we are not.
No, no chance of a pint.
You're not going to ask her about the pregnancy.
Nope, not yet.
Until it becomes important to do so. Anyways, I'm going to use the bathroom real quick.
Most because I have nothing yet.
Also, much as I like Holmes randomly making deductions about people, that's a little weird. We could use your help, ma'am. Oh, you're pregnant.
Holy feck! You're pregnant!
That's a very Holmes thing
That
to
was
do.
not lying.
It's a very Holmes thing to do, but
So, Watson, did you sleep with this lady?
oh, you're pregnant.
I said,
You gotta
Watson,
let that-
so Watson, did you sleep with this lady?
I hope not, because I don't like her.
Did you get drunk? Do some gambling? Did you find your wallet? Did you find your wallet from my jacket pocket?
You find your wallet in my... Did you find your pants in mine?
Yeah, you know why. You know why I say that, right? What? Sherlock keeps Watson's wallet usually at times.
Yeah, because bad spending habits, I'm sure.
No, not bad spending habits, buddy. Watson has a gambling addiction.
Same thing.
Watson has a terrible gambling addiction.
Same thing in this regard. And I'm gonna use the bathroom now.
Okay. I gotta find people I can talk to other than the barmaid, because they're probably a suspect in this and don't want to alert them about the calling card yet. Find people usually outside of that sort of shit is before a bit
He's kidnapped.
out of it, so...
He's actually
Anybody
kidnapped.
here?
Also,
No.
Not America.
Can I ask you a question?
It's an American thing.
Oh, you are
Also, I'm back.
fortunate. I will help you.
Hello?
Huh?
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yeah. Dad was saying he thought Kimahia was part of
Satisfy
the
my
Underground Railroad. I'm
curiosity.
like, no, we
So
gotta
upset,
figure out that he
Connor.
was actually kidnapped.
Man was really coming here.
We're also in
Yeah.
England.
Yeah, also that's the biggest thing. Yeah, that's an American thing. Underground Railroad was an American
All
company.
you want to do is
Yeah, but nah, he apparently got kidnapped. Apparently he was actually pretty grateful for his situation. He's pretty grateful to his master.
all right.
This is also written in the case of, guess what? H.P. Lovecraft bullshit.
Hey, to be completely fair, based on what Kimahia knows of this world, also the fact he gets free cabbage every day.
Could you help me?
You're lucky to find me.
Yep.
He's actually living pretty well.
Are you able to help me?
I wish I could be of help, but I can't. Sorry.
That is the most Scottish woman I've ever heard.
It's like, hey, I don't have to hunt for cabbage. I also get mutton.
Yeah, he seems to be doing pretty well back then. He seems like he was doing pretty well for himself, considering.
May I ask you
And I'm not getting...
Sorry,
and
sir.
I have food, house, warmth, and clothing. Actually, he didn't even
honestly,
give
yeah,
a shit about the clothing.
Honestly, I feel like if he gave Kimahia, like, Kimahia could have bought himself better clothing.
Not in the mood, mate. Shoo!
Are you really still bit?
Pardon me, sir. I am looking for Roy.
Not again. Yes, I'm Roy, but I can't help you find your uncle or whoever you've lost.
Now, what makes you think I would inquire about missing people?
You are the fourth person to ask this week. Just because I work at the port doesn't mean I keep track of everyone who comes here.
Who else asked missing people? Good question.
You say we are not the first to ask you about a disappearance. Do you recall anything about those who came inquiring?
I only remember the foreign woman. I didn't catch her name, but those are her posters hanging up everywhere. She has badgered me twice now, but I still don't know nothing.
And this woman can be found?
No clue. She was talking gibberish.
What are you doing here? That's a good question.
Nah.
Now, where was I?
Let's observe the shit out of him. Tired as shit, like everyone in Britain.
Very small ass well, normal ass head.
I don't know what that means. Okay,
Mint,
watch.
solid gold.
Pretty.
No
strange
muscle
that you
tone.
bought that expensive. Yeah, thief.
He's probably a freaking thief.
I don't think you're the corrupt officer. That's for fucking sure. Let's see what it says if you try to go for.
Then
corrupt
again,
officer.
he is a corrupt officer.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Corrupt.
You know why, right?
Why?
He's got a mint gold freaking pocket watch for one.
Yeah, that tells you that he's being paid.
He also
really
has
well.
HMCOS, which could be customs.
HM Customs.
Only a corrupt customs officer can afford such a thing.
Yeah, that checks out.
He's not brawny,
Yeah,
so the other part is a thief has to be a bit, well... You're gonna have a bit of strength.
He does look like he has a decent amount. He doesn't look like he could be a thief, though. He has the nimble fingers for it by the looks of things.
But he's more than likely this.
Name Marley is just a corrupt officer.
He's a corrupt customs agent.
It doesn't matter.
His
whether
left
he's corrupt or
palm
not.
bears stamping stain. Some letters remain visible. HM Cuss. Apparently, Salisbury is a customs officer. He holds a brand new hillside watch in his pocket. Only a corrupt customs officer can afford such a thing. Like, if he stole that, you know what he'd do first, right?
Not wear it.
Pawned it off.
Yeah, he would have pawned it off for more money. Make money out of it. Also, it is like 3 in the morning over here, so. What do you think, Dad?
Yeah, I'm
I should
good.
take my leave.
You want to have that? Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
Alright, so we're about to hit the bed. Oh, wait, we're on dead for a second. What are you doing? What the hell are you doing for a second? For a quick second.
Roy Salisbury, foreign woman, testimony. Kimihira. No, we don't have much on him yet.
So by the sound of things, Mr. Soulsby is just a corrupt customs officer. He's not actually he's a criminal, but not the kind of criminal you're looking for. Petty bullshit. Basically, this time period will be considered some petty bullshit that no one cares about.
Yes, but also could be something very important in this case.
He could be behind missing people, maybe. Easily bribed by whoever.
He can be bribed to move people from one place to another.
True. He could easily be bribed into just letting some people go past.
He could easily do human trafficking and frickin'. That seems like a normal thing a corrupt officer would do in that case. If you pay him well enough.
Who cares about the fates of the horse dogs? Dad's going to bed now. I'm gonna hit the hay with him. Not directly, but yes.
Weird choice of wording, Bloody.
Yeah, don't look into it. Anyways, good night, everybody. Sleep.
We have some magnifying glasses, Bloody. We're going to look into it deeply.
Don't look into this. This is me saying dumb words. Anyway, night.
Night. There's a bit more here, probably. I gotta find it, I feel. Like, I know I can brute force a little bit, but that seems wrong.
Do you know anything about this?
Oh, sorry, I know nothing.
I still have to have that. Okay, cool. So that's how it works. Still, I have to have that pinned for it to be, So it's like, the, Cyberpunk game that Watson! I'm water soluble! This is horrible! Watson, if the criminals, if Moriarty or my brother finds out about this, they'll just run at me with water guns. Wait a second, I'm not dissolving in the rain. This isn't consistent.
Help me, please.
Sorry, sir. I can't help you.
Anyway, we have to find,
May I ask for your assistance?
No, sorry, I know nothing.
Can I ask you a question?
No, sorry, I know nothing.
Can I ask you a question?
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
huh.
Are you able to help me?
I can't tell you because I don't know.
Go to here now.
Moskva. Sounds like this ship was from the east.
My money is on a loose cigarette or a discarded match. One careless throw, and boom.
What are you gawping at?
Have you seen this before?
My card? Where did you dig that up?
At a crime scene near Baker Street involving a young servant's kidnapping, I might add.
No. Someone used it without my consent. How else would it end up there?
Oof.
That boat explosion stopped most traffic coming into the port.
Guess I'll be without work for a while.
It appears that the saltpeter explosion rattled the local. Can't blame them for staying at home.
Speak to her about this then.
Your clothes are already tight and soon they won't fit at all. How far along are you?
I thought I'd hidden it better. How did you know? Are you a doctor?
In a manner of speaking.
He's not. He merely has the ego of one. I apologize, miss. Mr. Holmes is fond of his observations, but I am the doctor here, not him. Do you need any help?
I'm fine, thank you. I would rather not discuss my condition, nor let word of it spread.
Makes sense.
I heard tell of a recent explosion in the port. What do you know of it?
Ah, yes. Something exploded in a ship's cargo hold. Caused a terrible blaze. The sky was red with smoke till morning.
Where precisely did it occur?
The ship sank near the third pier, next to the dockyard.
Are you familiar with a Roy Soulsby?
Roy Soulsby? I know the name, but he's not one of my regulars. My guess is that he works somewhere around here.
What do you know about this poster?
A foreign woman asked to put it up. She's plastered them all over the port.
Any
No, she'd
clues
know
as to
quite
her
a bit
whereabouts?
about these two things.
None.
Whiskers.
It was hard to understand what she was saying.
My colleague and I are seeking a burly man, above average height, with workman's boots.
Half my customers, then. Your description hardly narrows things down.
That is true.
What can I get you?
We abducted Kimahia in this case. We are missing a bit. Here. Nothing over there.
It's a large harbor. If our kidnapper is hiding here, finding him won't be easy.
Yeah, sounds like it'll be really annoying to find anything around here.
Hello, lad. Is this where I may find Dea?
You read the poster? Yes? You know where my brother Girves is?
Sadly, no. Well, not yet. Where did you last see Girves?
He worked at a, warehouse. This man, Roy Solby, gave him the job. He paid him a necklace.
Do you still have the necklace that Soulsby gave to Girves?
Girves left it near the, shrine. I tried to sell it to buy medicine, but no one wanted to buy.
I want to speak to Dea. Is she around?
Amma, my mother, she got sick after the fire. Big red smoke.
Ooh.
She couldn't breathe, so I took her to the doctor. Now I am in charge.
How would you describe this Soulsby?
He was big and strong. He had a big scary eye.
Scary, you say?
Yes, like it was made of metal.
Don't go anywhere.
What are you gawping at?
I have been told that you hired Dea's son, Girves, right before he vanished. His brother also said you had a metal eye. What do you make of this?
Tell that him to stop making things up.
Have you ever heard of a man with a metallic eye?
I've seen him even. Dirty Summers is the name. A nasty lout with a silver ball in place of a missing eye.
I shudder to ask, but where does one find a Dirty Summers?
He likely signed on with a ship. I am not one to spy on others, let alone him.
I see.
My
Makes
advice,
sense.
keep away from him.
Reasonable thing to say. Seems that Roy Soulsby could be Summer's accomplice. Now the real question is, where is he?
After the incident the other day, it seems customers are staying at home.
Ah. Well, let's go and confront him then.
What are you gawping at?
Mr. Soulsby, you know more than you're letting on.
What makes you say that?
Well, first things first.
A man named Dirty Summers was involved in some recent kidnappings across London. He used your name as a cover for his deeds.
What? Really? That doesn't mean I'm involved, though.
Well, he has your calling card.
Your calling card was found at the crime scene. That's enough to make you a suspect.
You cannot be serious.
That, and also every time someone freaking talks about him, they're talking about someone else instead of you.
It's true. And that's before mentioning your gold watch. It's brand new and awfully expensive for a customs officer. Clearly you have found yourself another source of income. I'm sure Scotland Yard will be delighted to investigate further.
All right, stop.
I feel the
not
IRS
as it
would
seems.
love to learn about that
I did
also.
not partake in the kidnappings.
Or the equivalent
I'm
of the
all ears, Mr.
British
Salisbury.
IRS.
Yes, I know Summers.
Tax
He
agents.
paid me to turn a blind eye to his business in the warehouse area. Just that. On my word.
You did not tell me which warehouse he used?
I do not recall. But I used red paint to mark unsupervised warehouses. Ought to be one of them.
What else can you say of Summers?
He is a regular at the Cursed Mermaid. Goes there with his crew almost every evening.
What for?
I don't know. I assumed just for a drink.
Well, back to the bar.
Why do I have the feeling that you know more about Dirty Summers than you're letting on?
I have nothing more to add, sir.
Well, let's go with the fact.
I have hard evidence that Summers was involved in recent kidnappings across London.
Yep.
I'm not surprised. So what?
Well, we have an amazing testimony.
A customs
That knows
officer,
you're
Roy
pregnant.
Soulsby, testified that Summers was a regular here.
Because you probably
You must know
slept with
something
him.
about his business.
All I know is his drinks order.
If the lives of the missing do not concern you, then I would urge you to think about your unborn child.
Are you threatening me?
Nothing of the sort, but that doesn't mean that there won't be consequences for your silence. Everyone knows you happily served Summers and his crew. Should the
And
police
also-
come knocking, you'll be the one going away. And none of us wish to see you raise a child behind bars. Now, spare yourself the trouble and tell me all you know.
Okay, okay. Summers hired my private room. I think he used it to recruit people, but I haven't seen him in a few days. He paid me
Eee.
cash, so I paid him no attention. Nor did I touch anything inside. Here's the
Okay.
key. Go and do what you will. Just leave me out of it.
Well, at least you didn't, sleep with him.
Strange symbols. I don't recognize them.
Money.
5 shillings. That won't go far.
So I'm gonna need for moving crates and such. Food. Oh, invoice somewhere as well. For sailcloth.
How can I help? I could try and flag someone down.
Well, I would like it if you could move your fucking ass out of my way. But, well, we now know where he is in this case. Oh. Well, we have... There's testimony for all this to help. We also have that hiring notice. And invoice for sailcloth. Which should be marked with red paint. I have worker's apron now. Okay, cool. I have no way to allude to what those markings are yet. But first things first, we need to go back to... Wrong place, actually. Warehouses. Look for a place with a sailcloth that is painted red. No.
Can I ask you a question? I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
No. Given this is chthonic stuff, 13 might be the number. Because, yeah, numbers have importance in chthonic shit. Because he ho he It's not that. It's not 4. 3 is a chaos number though, but that's it's verbal. Oh wait, it's 12. Okay. There we go.
Really, Holmes, this ought to be beneath you.
As my brother would say, it is for the greater good. The layers of rust will prevent any movement.
Weathering.
Good quality, but torn in many spots.
Dirty.
Mold. That's why you don't leave sailcloth lying out.
Someone pried this open.
There are a couple of marks on this end. The scratches are fresh, left by something metallic. This crank saw some use.
Watson, are you just gonna teleport around?
Well oiled and well maintained. Fit for a crank. It's stuck. No one's used it in a very long time.
Means they are in here right now. Yeah, that's an underground passage. Kind of guessed that as soon as I noticed that.
Just as I expected. Wait here, Watson, and keep an eye on the doors. I'll scout the premises.
Will do. Be careful down there.
Wait. What's happening?
Oof. Getting hit with psychic damage here.
What is this place? Where am I? Strangely cold. Something is missing. This cannot have been under the port of London all along. Is it an illusion? The only way forward is the abyss. Strangely cold. Something is missing.
Well, the only way forward is the abyss, so, yeet.
Phew, I didn't die.
There
It
you
is
go.
icy cold and pulsating.
Well, now I have the key.
My heart, be calm.
As you rush, time speeds up. But if you
I'm
walk,
somewhere else. How? It's
time
harder
moves
to breathe
slower.
here.
For it. Let's see, anything over here?
What is that?
The fuck? Well, Sherlock, you're seeing some really
like it
stupid
stares right
stuff.
through me.
You're seeing some really weird stuff.
It's like it stares right through me.
Oh. I thought it was something weirdly weird. Okay. Where the heck am I looking for? Something over here? No. Huh. I have no clue where this thing is. I'm just gonna fall again.
Again.
Well. Guess we gotta go over here then.
head is already spinning. When will this end? There are 2 recesses.
Oh! Door number 1!
My head. What just happened?
Round and round she goes. Where she stops, I don't freaking know. That's 3. Marks a 3 right there. Nothing there, nothing there, nothing there, and nothing there. Let's go through the door with marks on it.
What kind of trickery is this? The stench. A strange stone. It almost feels alive. One down, one to go.
Oh, it's what you'll do to me, yo, and all of humanity. I have to walk slowly through this. Great. Is that the right door? I don't know. Ah, here you go. Size 9 edges,
Oh, that is truly revolting. Frozen and pulsing almost like it has a heart.
Nope, not gonna let me go through it quicker. No, gotta walk. Gotta just go through, okay. Fuck you guys.
Did I get out? John?
What is it, Holmes?
Watson?
Holmes, where are you? Holmes, are you all right?
Fine. Watson, I'm fine. Thank you for asking.
Fine? By Jove, you should have heard the way you called out my name.
It was just a game of shadows.
Those are terrifying shadows, my friend.
I'm glad. This place gives me the chills. What are we dealing with?
Something that's finally interesting.
I'm going stark raving mad! Needle prick.
Cyanosis of the lips, marks on the neck. This man was strangled. His abdomen is severely bloated.
I hope we're close to finding our answers. This place is unsettling.
I agree, this place really is creepy as hell. Whoever lives here really likes really creepy stuff.
Much like the one in Kimihira's brazier. It seems made for simple experiments. I wager they could not afford a better set. Black Edelweiss Institute, established 17-something.
Oh, more creepy
At
stuff.
least 24 pendants, all identical and made of tin.
So they do need badges.
Someone got their hands dirty painting this with blood. An American passport. Amos Colby.
Okay, that's important. Very important. For you, we search the world. A sacrificial dagger.
I've never seen a pattern like this before. Old bloodstains. What on earth? It looks like the scribbling of madmen. Oh, potent. This sensor has more narcotic residues.
Yeah, you totally know what narcotics smell like, Holmes. Oh, God. Oh, this isn't good.
These clothes are missing buttons. They were forcefully removed. Dumpra, a staple of lecturemen's attire in Nepal. Gathered from dozens of people at the very least. Miserable food, mass-produced.
Ooh.
Deep scratches left in a frenzy.
Bloodstain.
A small bloodstain, but not serious. The strength it would take to carry this crate, let alone break it.
Or do they need strong people to move these things?
Who are these people?
We're sure Watson isn't some eldritch entity, because he keeps teleporting every now and then.
Did you hear that, Watson?
I hear you.
Oh boy. Is this place really creepy?
Who are these people? I told you that black cat was a bad omen.
We shouldn't be here. Watson, we shouldn't be here. This is kind of really weird.
Holmes, are you sure you've left no stone unturned?
Oh, potent. This sensor has more narcotic residues.
Holmes, are you sure you're not
Seems
just
like we're alone, but don't wander off.
Are you sure you're not just snorting more of that narcotic? Because you're just going, yes. I should get even more high.
I must have seen this one before. That explains my hallucinations.
I can go twice as high. Take a toke. Get a smoke. Greeting rainbow.
Lebumna, Sierra, Nguft. Finglui, Maglanafa, Cthulhu, Rilia, Waganagal, Fatagan.
What on earth? How is that possible?
I hear some really creepy shit in my head. It's a bit more over here, okay.
Someone used mud to draw a cross in a rectangle. Why? These clothes were crudely cut off someone. An American, judging by the style. Fine rope work. Cut by a finer blade. Many people were brought to this place. Their abductors stripped off their clothes and discarded them in a pile. the prisoners were kept in a soporific trance by the use of narcotics. A few tried to resist, but alas, in vain. After a few days, everyone was stuffed in a crate and sent elsewhere. Only one captive was left behind. He was strangled to death on this altar.
What the hell is happening, Holmes?
Calm yourself.
Okay. Watson, I don't have explanation for. Oh, that could be explained
What is it?
to some degree.
Oh my God!
The parasites.
Please tell me we found all we needed to, Holmes.
I think we found a bit more than that.
Yet we have no clue as to where those people have been taken.
And that's where you're wrong, Watson. We have more than enough. I just need to connect the dots. How about you pack your suitcase in the meantime, my dear fellow? Just in case.
Because we're going to someplace quite far. There's a dead man on the altar. Well, that's kind of easy to figure out at this point. First things first. Need that. Passport. Ooh. Okay, so there is a hiring notice. No? No. No? Might be coming here as his parents in this case? No? Where's the abductor? Because it's not the abductor, because the eyes aren't right. Okay, so, this? Yeah. Switzerland! No? Okay.
Dr. Watson, how does a trip to Switzerland sound to you?
It sounds unexpected. What makes you think we should head there?
It's all about the box with narcotics and Mr. Colby's clue, the cross inside a rectangle. Put two and two together, add a dash of research, and what do you get? The Black Edelweiss Institute in Interlaken, Switzerland. If we hurry, we can still catch tonight's train.
We have at least finished chapter 2
As
at this
grateful
point.
as I have been for your company, Dr. Watson, I'm afraid you shall have to investigate Edelweiss alone.
Hello? Mr. Holmes, I fear you overestimate my abilities.
Nonsense. You are a military man, a bastion of British courage.
I'm no such thing. As a doctor, I avoided most combat, save for one dreadful day. My troop was ambushed in a village with innocents caught in the crossfire. Too many to help.
The man with the rosary. He was one of them?
A translator, yes. We were trapped. 6 soldiers and myself. I thought it was the end. But Lieutenant Paget refused to go quietly. The men prepared for a final stand. I rose to follow, but Paget shook his head. He told me to run. That I had other men to save. They charged, and I fled through the rear. So you see, Mr. Holmes, I am a coward.
The logic seems inescapable.
Yes.
You, a surgeon by trade, would have been perfectly useless in that conflict.
What? No.
And how many men have you helped since? Ailments eased, troubles tended?
No more than a handful. Truth be told, I have become somewhat of a recluse.
How many people could you help with 30 years ahead of you? Dozens? Hundreds? Paget was correct. You can cease your self-recrimination.
Holmes, I don't know what to say.
I would start with, I am Dr. John Watson, may I look around?
I'm Dr. John Watson, may I look around? You do a lot, my friend.
The Edelweiss staff will doubtless be eager to show off their facilities to a fellow physician.
Yep.
I have already taken the liberty of sending a letter on your behalf to request a visit.
And what of you?
I shall be pursuing other avenues. Should you see anything troublesome or improper, simply notify the local authorities. Otherwise, try a little analysis yourself. You know my methods. Apply them.
Be smart about it. Hope people had fun. I had fun. I shall see you later. Onward, outward, and away for a bit. I'll be back probably later. Check. Ah, I can cycle through evidence? That's a useful thing that I didn't know about. But yeah, I shall see you later. Onward, outward, and away for right now. And goodbye.